When it comes to getting the perfect shot, you may find that when taking images where the light levels are lower, affects the quality of your overall image. Well, there are ways of correcting the images so that you can conquer both day and night. Today I will list a few helpful hints and tricks to help you when taking those all-important low light shots with confidence that your quality will be as good as if you shot them during the day. Aperture. In simple terms, this process allows you to alter the amount of light that is allowed to enter the lens. Altering the aperture increases and decreases the size of the hole that allows light to pass through it. Shutter speed. Shutter speed is another key element to helping you gain that all-important shot. The shutter speed affects the exposure and how much light is allowed to enter the camera. In other words, the faster the shutter speed, the less light will be allowed to enter. The only issue with lowering the shutter speed is that although there's more light entering the camera increasing visibility, any form of camera shake can greatly affect the quality of the image. The slower the shutter speed you select, the more the camera shake will be visible in your end image. A way to combat this would be to buy a tripod to keep the camera as still as possible whilst you take your photo. Flash. If you're looking to take a photo of more than one subject within the same image, I would suggest you use your flash, as this will help add depth to your image. Remember to keep your ISO set higher as if you were still shooting in a low light setting, as you'll want to keep the detail in the darker parts of the image where light cannot reach. ISO. Adjusting the ISO to produce a better quality image for low lighting is a little trickier to manage. The higher the ISO, the more digital noise will be visible in the image. This will make your image look grainy, and no one wants that. ISO should be used as a last resort because of this, and only if changing the aperture and shutter speed doesn't work. A tip to remember is that doubling the ISO speed will double the amount of light that your camera can see. In conclusion, don't worry if you don't get the results you are looking for in the first few shots. It takes a bit of practice and time to get used to changing all the settings on your camera, especially if you haven't played around with these settings before. Keep taking images and at least one will turn out the way you hoped. Just remember to have fun with it.